Hello everyone. Today we will talk about the evacuation of employees and their families from the U.S. Embassy in Khartoum, Sudan, due to ongoing clashes between rival armed groups. Other countries, such as France and the UK, are also mobilizing to remove their citizens from the country. According to the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs, a rapid evacuation operation has begun for European citizens in allied partner countries, without giving further details. Meanwhile, U.S. Special Forces evacuated about 70 Americans from Khartoum to an undisclosed location in Ethiopia on Saturday night. According to a British government source, embassy staff will also be evacuated as soon as possible due to security fears following attacks on diplomatic missions. However, the evacuation will be incredibly limited and focused on the small number of British civilian employees based in Khartoum. U.S. President Joe Biden said in a statement, "This tragic violence in Sudan has already cost the lives of hundreds of innocent civilians. It is unacceptable and must stop." The leader of the Sudanese armed forces and de facto ruler of the nation, Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, reportedly agreed to facilitate the evacuation of diplomats and citizens from multiple countries. The leader of the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, known as Hemedti, promised to open airports for evacuations. The heavy explosions that rocked the city of Khartoum in recent days subsided overnight, but gunfire resumed on Saturday morning. Battles continue to take place in the streets of Khartoum, raising fears of a humanitarian catastrophe. According to the World Health Organization, the clashes have already killed more than 400 people and injured over 3,500. The conflict pits army units loyal to Burhan against the RSF, whose power struggle has prevented a transition to civilian government and increased the specter of a civil war. The UN said that between 10,000 and 20,000 people have already fled to neighboring Chad, which already houses hundreds of thousands of refugees. The US and France have bases in Djibouti, in the Horn of Africa. British officials said the Ministry of Defence was involved in prudent planning, but would not comment on what other actions would be taken. That's it, folks. Stay tuned for more news and information. See you next time.